Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Sinister Unboxing. Thank you for clicking the video and welcome to the channel. So, the Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch 2 just happened today, but there's little things that they didn't announce during the Nintendo Direct, and we found out right after it, and it made us very confused and question, what the hell are you doing, Nintendo? What is these prices? What is all this information you didn't tell us? You're really making the Nintendo Switch 2 seem like a terrible system. You got these elevated prices. You're going to be charging $80 for a game, $90 for a physical edition of the game, and plus most of these games on the physical won't have the full game on the key. It's just going to be a key. You have to fully download the game, and then there's still extra you have to download after. What the hell, Nintendo? What is going on? So now, let's get into this. Let's see what Nintendo is actually truly hiding from us. Let's start off with Nintendo Japan. So obviously this is all in Japanese. I don't know what it says. But if we look right here, it says 53,980 yen. Okay? So that's how much the Switch 2 is going to be. If we bring that to USD, that is about $330 something. Okay. You know what? That's actually a pretty good deal. Maybe because in the United States, it's going to cost $450 just to have the Nintendo Switch 2. Then another $50 if you want the bundle with Mario Kart World. So, is it easier just to buy the Japanese edition? Yeah, it probably is. But you can't. Because the rumors and what's speculating right now and what it shows is... And you can see it right here on their page. Japanese language system, Japan only. For the first time in over 10 years, plus, we finally have a region-locked system. Really, Nintendo? You're bringing back region-locked systems? When we have escalated and brought up our technology... So we don't have to do region lock anymore with systems? Well, Nintendo Switch 2 will be the first one to have a region lock. And on top of that, there's going to be a Nintendo Switch 2 you could buy in Japan that is region free, but will cost the $450. And it's also a lot worse when you buy it in Europe, apparently. Some people are saying it's going to cost them $700. What is going on, Nintendo? Why are you overcharging us for Nintendo Switch 2? This is absolutely crazy. I know a lot of people are going to be talking about, oh, it's the tariffs and all that. But this is around the world. So this is really crazy what's going on. Obviously, you have all the stuff that they announced. And then we're going to get to the prices for the webcam, the docking system, the controller, and everything. But this is straight for Nintendo Switch 2 from Nintendo's website, the Japanese edition. So it's very crazy to me. I don't know what's going on. These prices are insane, but let's look at more horrifying details. Here's an example. Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller is $80 MSRP. Then you have the Joy-Con 2 charging grip, which is $35 MSRP, and a Joy-Con 2 straps, which is about $13 MSRP. Then you have the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which is $50 MSRP, and Nintendo Switch 2 dock set, $110 MSRP. That one seems a little pricey to me. And last but not least, for the left and right Joy-Con 2 controllers, they will now be $90 MSRP. A lot more expensive than it was with the Switch original. So this is the Nintendo Switch 2 game key card overview. So game key cards are different from regular game cards because they don't contain the full game data. Instead, the game key is your key to download the full game to your system via internet. After it's downloaded, you can play the game by inserting the game key card into your system and starting it up like a standard physical game card. So, you will have to install it first in order to play. And it's not going to be the complete game, so now they added a new thing to their cases where it will say game key card game. So there's going to be the original physical editions like we've had for all these games, and then now you have this one. So Nintendo started with 1, raising up the prices for games, 2, started a game key card, and other companies will follow, especially these games sell. So of course I'm gonna have images of different games that's right here, and I'm gonna say this right now, the new Switch 2 case looks absolutely disgusting. It looks disgusting. I do not like the way it looks. That red barrier on it with the massive Switch 2 on top, and you're gonna get the mid portion just for the title, for the game. I don't like that. But yeah, a lot of these games would be costing $80 to even $90 for a game, and then add $10 if you want a physical. This is insane. But let's keep seeing what else Nintendo has installed for us. So some games will be having an upgrade pack. So from the original Switch, you have the game, and then when you get it for the Switch 2, you can transfer it over, but you will have to pay an upgrade pack to get better graphics or a new story part. But if you have Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack, you will be getting some of these upgrades for free with your subscription. Of course, they did not mention that within the presentation, but you will, no matter what, you will have to be paying something to get these upgrades. So it's a little crazy. It is absolutely shocking what Nintendo's doing. Basically, everything you want to do in a Switch 2, you have to pay, no matter what. And I think that's a little strange, and I don't know. It's just really shocking to me. And then this is from Best Buy's actual website. For the Switch 2 launch, pre-orders will be available April 9th. So what they are bringing back is midnight openings. So on June 5th, there will be a midnight launch, especially with Best Buy, probably with GameStop as well, maybe Target. So midnight launch date will be back. They will have plenty of items for the store, hopefully, but it is a little crazy. Right now, GameStop's hosting a promotion where you could trade in your original Switch up to $175 towards the new Switch 2. So if that's something you want to do, if you don't want your original Switch anymore and you just want to go straight to the Switch 2, you could trade that in and put it towards a pre-order for the Switch 2, which is good, but there's a lot of things going on. So Wednesday, April 9th will be the day for pre-orders for all retail places. But if you want to buy and pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2 on Nintendo's website, you have to be a subscription member, and you have to have a certain amount of playtime and games on your account. That's their way of fighting bots. As for me, I do not pay this subscription because I don't use my Switch that often. I use my computer to play games. So I cannot buy it from Nintendo's website. I have to go to Best Buy, GameStop, Target, or wherever else is holding it. But that's how it is right now. And that's pretty much everything. Like, of course, I'll have little images about how the startup will be. It's pretty similar to the original Switch, but that's pretty much it. It's really shocking on how much Nintendo's charging for everything right now. And I know a lot of people are upset because now other companies will be doing the same thing. They will be charging $80, $90 for a game. And plus, with GTA 6 coming out later this year, they're predicting that to be $100 to $110 a game. Soon, you're going to be paying for $100 per game on any system you want. And that's really shocking, and that's horrifying to see in the future of gaming. But I just wanted to show you guys everything that wasn't shown on the Nintendo presentation today for Nintendo Direct, the Nintendo Switch 2. But thank you guys for clicking on the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend. We're always trying to grow. And as always, keep collecting.